11 top scientists working on America's most classified space and nuclear programs don't just vanish into thin air or die by pure coincidence. But right now, that is exactly what we are looking at. According to a bombshell April 2026 report from the New York Post, an 11th researcher has just been added to a very dark, very disturbing list of people who have gone missing from highly secure places like Los Alamos and NASA. Let's look at who we are actually talking about here. We have Amy Eskridge, a 34-year-old anti-gravity researcher. Back in 2020, she went on the record saying her life was in danger and people were threatening her. Shortly after, she died. Then there's Melissa Cassius, an assistant at Los Alamos who just disappeared into the desert. And we can't forget the retired Air Force General McCasland, who also vanished. When you put all these isolated tragedies on a map, they hover right over America's most secretive defense bases. That crosses the line from bad luck to a very dark pattern. When you step back and look at this, it sends a chill down your spine. These are people with the country's most sensitive defense secrets locked in their heads. When a researcher like Eskridge says she's being hunted because she wants to publish her work, and then she ends up dead, alarm bells should be ringing everywhere. It makes you wonder, is there a shadow group operating under our noses, taking out anyone who gets too close to uncovering game-changing aerospace technology? Before we dive deeper, we have to ask a few big questions. First, out of all the people working in defense, is 11 deaths actually that crazy, or just a tragic coincidence? Second, did these specific people work on the same exact top secret projects? And finally, why did it take 11 vanishing scientists for the White House to finally step in and start asking questions? Let's look closer at Amy Eskridge, because the story just got a lot scarier. A recent report from News Nation claims she might have been the victim of an energy weapon attack. We aren't talking about weird phone calls anymore. If advanced invisible weapons are being used on US soil against researchers, that changes everything. Who on earth has that kind of sci-fi military hardware? And how are they using it without the government noticing? It feels like someone is going to extreme, terrifying lengths to keep anti-gravity technology buried. Just as we are trying to wrap our heads around energy weapons, the story takes another wild turn. On April 22, 2026, the New York Post reported that famous UFO insider and author David Wilcock was found dead at age 53. They called it a suspected suicide. Even though Wilcock was a public figure and not a secret lab scientist, the timing is deeply unsettling. He dies right in the middle of this wave of vanishing defense researchers. When authorities quickly call it a suicide, you have to be skeptical, especially when you look at what Wilcock was doing online just hours before. Just 3 days before he died, Wilcock posted on X.com at 6:57 in the morning. He sounded thrilled. He said he slept great and was incredibly excited to host a live stream where he was going to expose a massive psy-op and drop huge secrets about UFO disclosure. Think about that for a second. A guy who wakes up before dawn, full of energy, ready to expose dark government secrets to thousands of people? Does that sound like a guy about to end his own life 72 hours later? It just doesn't make sense. The last live stream David Wilcock recorded, titled Pathway to Peace, was incredibly strange. Instead of just dropping government documents, he focused heavily on a weird, supposedly AI-generated image of the president covered in dark symbolism. He questioned if all the drama in politics right now is just totally fake, a distraction. Watching it, you have to wonder, was he speaking in code so his video wouldn't get taken down? Or was he uncovering a massive mind game being played on the public? But if you look past the weird politics in the video in the last live stream David Wilcock made, there is a hard connection to our missing scientists. During that stream, Wilcock talked about April 14th, 2026. That was the deadline for the Pentagon to release 46 secret UFO videos to the public. And the Pentagon totally blew right past it. They are also trying to shut down the office in charge of UFO data. Suddenly, everything clicks. You have missing aerospace scientists, the government hiding 46 UFO videos, and a guy who calls out the cover-up turning up dead. It is staring us right in the face. The wildest part of Wilcock's final live stream is how he acted. He spent an hour teaching his viewers how to meditate, focus their minds, and find peace. He talked happily about his new diet and how he was fixing his health problems. A guy writing down meal plans to get healthy and teaching people how to find inner peace is not a guy planning to die. It strongly looks like someone else stepped in and made it look like a tragedy to shut him up. When you lay all the pieces of this mystery on the table, it's terrifying. 11 missing or dead defense researchers, rumors of invisible energy weapons being used on regular people, the government refusing to show 46 UFO videos, a famous guy found dead right after predicting a massive cover-up and planning his new diet. It's simply too much to be a coincidence. The story we are being told is completely broken. It looks like a highly organized, powerful group is stepping out of the shadows to bury game-changing aerospace secrets, and they are removing anyone who gets in their way. When I look at this, I look at human nature. Wilcock was actively building a future for himself in his final hours. You don't map out a health routine if you're giving up. It feels like whoever is in charge wants us distracted by fake political drama on the internet so we don't look at the real secrets, the April 14th UFO video deadline. They are locking the truth in a vault, and it seems like they are building a wall of bodies to guard it. The deeper we dig into these forgotten mysteries, the stranger it gets. I want to know what your gut is telling you. Head down to the comments and tell me, do you think the government missing that UFO deadline and all these people dying in the same week is just a crazy coincidence? Or a deliberate cover-up? If energy weapons are real and being used today, what other mind-bending technology are they hiding from us? Keep questioning everything, and I'll see you in the next mystery.